The Redskins take it from the 23. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete. Here's a look at the Redskins offense, hoping to crank out some yardage on the ground today. So far on the season, they've been only middle of the pack.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The defense gets a sack. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Let's go.
Now 1st and 10. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. Now a look at the Bears lineup on defense. Can anyone on this defensive unit find out a way to stop the passing attack? 2nd down following that incompletion. Catch there. No one near him.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Delayed handoff. And Morris is tackled right at the 35.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. They keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Get ready.
1st down and 10. And the catch by Alfred Morris. And Morris is not there.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the 1st down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Playing press coverage to the outside. The give this time to the fullback. Has 12 on this play. The Redskins have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. The Redskins, a first drive and a first touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the 1st.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo, and Big Mo is on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
Royals running this one out. Keeps churning ahead. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bears come to the line with a bunch set. First down at the 24. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going. Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
It'll be 1st and 5. Langford's got it on the handoff. Here's the Bears offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Langford's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Bears now move the chains.
That time the short pass turned into good yardage just because look at the defense. Nobody hustles, nobody there to make the tackle.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Langford's going to take the handoff now. That leads us to 2nd down. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. Cutler standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has it. Touchdown. Clearly, they didn't let the early deficit discourage them. We're all tied up again, thanks to that touchdown.
Oh, shoot, of course not. It didn't get to him. You know, this is a game of adversity, and nothing ever goes right, it seems like. But that was a nice drive. Puts them in a spot right now where the game is even, and here we go.
Jackson's going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Redskins offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Morris is in the backfield. Halfway through this first quarter now. And intercepted. First quarter, Phil. Let's see if they can come up with some points off the takeaway. That's a big interception.
Jim, I really like how this game is going. It's fun to watch. Both sides are fighting each other. Who's going to make that play to get on top and really gain the upper hand? Well, we're going to find out.
Here's the handoff. Langford's tackled down at the 39.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Advancing it now inside the 40. Cutler's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Takes it from the gun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Here's a look at the Redskins defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here.
Here we go. Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
Langford's got it on the screen. Fights through contact. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
Across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Redskins offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Bears come out in a dime package. The Redskins from the 27. And Morris is stopped there. A gain of 3.
Morris is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And Morris has got it. First down.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10. And Morris is taking the handoff. Goldman's there to take him down.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down coming up. This play will hold up. He's inbounds. That's his first reception today.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football against cover 3. The defense is trying to stop the big pass plays down the field so you can clearly see when somebody's around the receiver. Throw it out there near the sideline. Get these easy completions.
McPhee's in on the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Let's go.
The Redskins from the 27. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Let's go.
First and 10. And Morris is handed the football. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The Redskins lined up, bunch formation. 2nd and 13. Garcia, touchdown, Washington Redskins. They've tied the game as this first quarter is winding down. I'm sure they're thrilled not to have to start the second quarter facing a stiff uphill climb.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be thrilled to be tied at this spot right now. The defense has been a little shaky here early in this football game, but the offense, great job of bouncing back and getting TD.
Royals going to run this one out. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Bears offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Handoff made.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Bears snap it up at the 26. Makes the catch in the open field. The Bears on offense here to start the second quarter. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And now we'll be on the the other side of the 50 after this play. The Bears have been involved in a tightly contested game to this point, and on offense, it's the passing game that's been good. Cutler's play has been spectacular.
Boy, spectacular. That's right. That is the word for it. He's throwing the football well. He does have good wide receivers. And how about the offensive line? Let's give them a lot of credit.
Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense going to take it the distance. The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
That's the way they're taught, to be greedy. Don't be satisfied with just getting a turnover. Take it all the way back to the house for the score.
The Redskins getting set to kick it away. Royals going to test the coverage here. D'Angelo Hall in on the stop. That return's good for about 23. The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Jay Cutler from the shotgun. Could have been intercepted.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense, to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
The Bears now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Comes down with no. The defender tips it out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Redskins offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed.
And he's taken down.
Oh, my gosh. When you take those blindside hits, the first thing you think of as a quarterback when you get up, did somebody make a mistake, or did I make the mistake not seeing that guy coming?
Williams on the right side, split out wide. They'll go shotgun here. Pass is intercepted.
What a job on the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. What a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
Loss of a couple that time. The Bears weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
On the way, 3rd down. Bennett's the receiver, sent out wide to the left. Takes another handoff. Shakes off the tackle. Good yardage picked up on that call. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. They're able to move the chains after that last run. They'll run with it again. That's a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
At the 31, here we go.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
The Bears have it at the 24. Jay Cutler with the deep ball. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Redskins retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last two possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
Has the catch. Stepping up to the line at the 10. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. For a gain of about 5. And here we have second down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Touchdown, Washington. Reed's second touchdown of the game.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. Royals going to test the coverage this time. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bears are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Fletcher's the one who brings them to the ground. The Bears have pounded the football today, and that's nothing new for this team. Langford's near the top of the league in rush yards, and he's showing why today.
It is hard in the NFL to run the football like this every single week, but here we are again, and they are getting it done.
Kevin White with the catch. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Cutler is going to take it from the gun. Looking long. Second down after the incompletion.
All right, here we go. Hey.
Langford's got it. Screen. Greenland's there to make the tackle. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. At the 30-yard line, here comes the snap. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Cutler's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. And that pass is just thrown away.
This is a good job by the quarterback this time. You know, the initial thought on the play, nobody's open, so he scrambles out of the pocket, still sees nobody open down the field, and makes a quick decision, doesn't take a hit, gets rid of the football.
Nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today. Now 1st and 10. And Jeffrey brings it in.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Tosses the football. Runs it in for the touchdown. And as we approach halftime, that touchdown certainly makes the lead look a lot less secure than it was just a few minutes ago.
It's going to change those halftime speeches, isn't it? One team is going to say, hey, look, we played awful, but we found a way to hang into the game. And the other team has to be disappointed. They dominated, and now they're in a close contest.
Jackson's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. The Redskins offense is doing everything asked of them. It's just their defense somehow is coming up short here today. Phil, it's got to be frustrating for this offense.
Yeah, well, maybe it is a little bit, Jim. You know, they're having great success, so don't worry about what your defense is doing. Just control what you can control, and that's go out.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
From the gun. Long ball to Deshaun Jackson. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they can have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half. Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second down and 7. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Well, when you have a successful draw play, a lot of times it's up to the quarterback. As he's dropping back, and he holds that football up and makes everybody think it's a pass, it works. And then when he hands it to the running back, look out.
The Redskins decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. First down coming up. The Redskins come out. Jumbo package on the field. Throws the pass. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. Reed's got it on a pass that had some heat. First down, offense readying for the snap. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Let's go.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Gets about 9 on the play.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Coming up, second down. Press coverage all the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jones force it across for the touchdown. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
The Royals got it. is tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Bears taking the field on offense, coming off a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
Hey, we're going to rally. Rally. All right, here we go. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert.
The Bears take it from the 28. Stands in the pocket. Down the field. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Quick drop back. Kerrigan with the sack. And with the second quarter coming to a close, we'll step away for halftime and return to the Windy City for the start of the second half after this.
The second half is officially underway.
Royals running this one out. Still powering ahead. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bears talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one.
Knighton with the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power, and it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
Toss to the outside. He's got some daylight. Shrugs off the first hit. Langford's taken down at the 40.
When you're behind in the football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense. Look at that. Defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
This play set up by the long gainer. Going for the deep ball, but it falls incomplete.
Always protect against the deep ball first. That's what the defense did this time. They were alert. Nice job. The result, just a long incompletion.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Bears will take the snap from the 40. Got hit on release.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got 3rd and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
Now looking at 3rd down. Langford set now, split out wide to the left. Kevin White hauls it in. Fletcher's in on the tackle. The Bears still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Cutler's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, the play calling, all good. Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle. Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
Jason Hatcher wraps up the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. Cutler set, empty backfield. 3rd and 9. Trying to hook up with Royal that time, but this pass goes incomplete.
The Bears don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Redskins really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. right now everything working on the offensive side.
And Morris is going to take the handoff now.
Morris is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Let's go.
Jackson's going to pull in the bullet pass. In stride, and he's poked for the touchdown.
All you have to do is give this quarterback a chance, and he will make it happen. Another touchdown throw on a terrific throw and catch.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. Royals going to run this one out. Charging ahead. The Bears bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down at the 28. Surveys. Wilson's got it. On a pass, had some heat on it. The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. First down here after the completion. Keeps his legs moving.
I got to give this running back a lot of credit. How about that? He fumbled earlier in the game, but now he is running free, just all out and getting those extra yards after the hit. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
It'll be third down. Playing press coverage to the outside.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them, all shifting to the right.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Langford's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. D'Angelo Hall makes the hit.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time. You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
And now here's Forte on the toss. That gains a few.
Forte is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Third down on the way. It's caught by Kevin White. White's marked down after a gain of 4.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Ready to take the snap at the 4. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Langford's taking the handoff. Picks up about 2.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Second and goal from the 2. Power surge. Touchdown.
the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right. But they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
Robbie Gould ready to kick it.
Jackson's got it on the fair catch as the offense heads out now.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Second down now. The Bears lined up in the nickel. Reed with the grab. Reed's tackled down after a gain of 10.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Morris is in the backfield. They're going to run it on the toss.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up. The Redskins from the 32. And it's caught by Jordan Reed. That's 5 receptions on the day. They are winning at the moment, and they can thank the play of their quarterback.
How about that? Even the fans are going to be happy with the way he played today. They're not going to be able to write anything bad about him because everything he did was top-notch. Decisions, throws, movement in the pocket. What a great day.
And Morris is stopped there. All set to punt here. That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. What a difficult spot to be in from here. Handoff. Searching for space to the right. Still not taken down. Greenland's there to make the tackle. The Bears have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Langford's been a threat on the ground and continues to rack up yardage.
Been tremendous once again today. And look, let's look at this running back. He's got legs of steel. He can break tackles. He can run around you. That's why this running game is so good.
Bennett had it, but couldn't hold it as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Bears take it from the 38. The Bears get a first down.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
First down at the 49. Airing it out. It's intercepted. And we're back in what has been an offensive showdown to this point. Griffin's alone in the backfield. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. It's complete to Deshaun Jackson. And now they'll try over again on second down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Let's go. 30 yards. 3.
Second down and 10.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
3rd and 10. He has the grab. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The Redskins now move the chains. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. First down and 10. They'll go ground. Goldman's there that time for the tackle.
Morris is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. They'll run it off the toss. Taking off. Gains 20.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. Catch made. Young's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line.
The Redskins have it at the 29. That's Young making the stop.
Jones is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Redskins from the 27.
Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line. First down at the 22. Niles Paul with the reception. Gains 17.
When you are behind and the offense is driving the football against you, you got to take a chance to stop this drive. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First and goal, and Morris is handed the football. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Mounting a serious drive.
The Bears with a nickel look here on defense. Second and goal from the 4. Redskins in for the score. Reed's got his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The Bears are ready to return the kick.
Royals going to test the coverage here. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bears just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
That's reception number 7 for him. The Bears continue to look to their top target on the day. White had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way, keep getting the football in his hands.
Out of the shotgun formation. Intercepted.
midway through the fourth, and the mood on that sideline, Phil, has to be one of tremendous frustration as they throw the interception.
Absolutely, Jim. They have to be so disappointed. They had high hopes coming into this game. We talked to the coaches. They thought they would play well. Well, this is just one of those days when nothing went right for your side.
Loss of 4 on the play. It's a 2 tight end formation. First down at the 39. Takes it out of the eye. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Redskins come out in a jumbo set. Looking across the middle. Coming to the line at the 37.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Bears defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Jordan Reed has the reception.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
An insurance field goal for them. Probably not enough time left to surrender this lead. They're gaining control of this one down to the finish.
Sometimes in this game, when you get a lead, it's not about trying to pour it on. It's about being smart. All that matters is winning. Find a way to get this game over with while you're still on top.
The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Bears from the 22. Going deep. The reception by Jeffrey. That's reception number 4 for him.
It's one thing to be able to throw the football that high and far, but it's another. He found the right receiver to throw to and put it right on the mark.
The Bears have it at the 34. Down the field.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books.
Coming to the line at the 34.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Cutler's back in shotgun formation. The Bears get a first down. Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
Lights there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Now moving the football to the 10-yard line. Jay Cutler will take the snap out of the gun. First and goal from the 10. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second and goal from the 10. Langford's going to secure the handoff.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Stepping up to the line at the 10-yard line.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Third and goal from the 10. He'll throw it over the middle.
Should be an easy one here.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll have a chance to take off.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
The Redskins can put this game away here. Just run out the clock here, Phil. It's been a blowout victory, and now all you're trying to do is not get anybody hurt.
That's right. Get this game over with. And in the NFL, you've got to treasure moments like this. To win easily, that doesn't happen often, so enjoy this victory.
First down at the 18. Throws the pass. Reed with the grab. 9th catch today so far. The Redskins signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Double tight end formation. The Redskins have it at the 44. Scanning the field. Touchdown, Redskins. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. Extra point is good. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. Royals going to test the coverage this time. Smith there to take him down. That return's good for about 24. The Bears offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
First and 10. Kevin White with the catch. White met at the 37.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Looking to go deep. And it's incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Bears from the 37. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his 6th catch of the day.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
3rd and 1. Flag is out. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
This is one here where you had to just hold your breath because just after one touchdown was scored, there would be another one shortly right behind it. A high-scoring affair and a memorable day indeed.
It really was. How exciting, really. Jim, it was just, you said it, one big play after another, but it happened because both of these teams, man, do they have some superstars.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.